You already know, man. Welcome back to another exclusive edition, More to Live For. I'm the host, CEO of this great platform, Voice of the North, man, and that's all of Northern Pitt County, man, Northern Greenville, man. Shout out to Old Pactolus Road, Old River Road, and all the 825 Bethel, NC 252, Eastern North Carolina, Voice of the North. That's what I do it for. Check it, man. Y'all in for a good one today, man. Got another update on my homeboy, man, Rashad White, man. This journey, you know what I mean? I got my foot on the gas, man. You know what I mean? I'm always screen free my homeboy to my homeboy home, man. You know what I mean? Like, anybody new to the channel, I got quite a few new subscribers. So anybody new to the channel, I don't want to give you the whole story all over again. So look through these videos. There's a gang of them. And you'll see the whole story of Rashad White, how he got to where he at. Today, I just wanted to provide an update of where things at as of today. Like recently, everybody know, man, that I was telling everybody, hold on. Before I get into it, man, like, make sure you hit like on this video, drop a comment, man, if you want to reach out to my homeboy Rashad. If you got somebody in this situation and maybe this video will inspire you to reach out to them more, drop a comment, man. I'm all about that positivity, man. That's what it is. But yeah, like I was saying, man, like anybody up to speed with everything that he got going on, like everybody know that, like right now he's in Foothills, you know what I mean? Foothills Correctional. Real quick backstory on Foothills. It used to be like a it used to be like a youth offender prison or whatever, mainly from like 16 to 24 or whatever. But like since that time or whatever, like somehow it's become the home of this SRTG program. Hope I'm not mispronouncing that, whatever, but this gang program that North Carolina Department of Correction provides to long-term inmates or whatever. So at Foothills, that's what they basically converted that to. And as of right now, that's where Rashad is. You know what I mean? So shout out to the homie Moneybag Rose. I ain't mean to put that in there, but it's done now. But yeah, so definitely shout out to the homeboy, man. Shout out to the homeboy Rashad White, man. Keep fighting this good fight, man. As you can see, man, 15 down, 4 to go, 4 to the dough, man. That's for sure. So while he's you know what I mean, like I'm gonna connect the pieces, man, for anybody you know what I mean, maybe new to this whole journey. Like I said, I got the full story of every stop that he made. He been out 15. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm gonna just do like a quick summary, you know what I mean, to catch my new subscribers up. Shout out to the new subscribers, shout out to the old ones too. So you know what I mean? Like he been down since 08, whatever, for several armed robbery charges. And he's been to quite a few different prisons in North Carolina, Central Prison, Tabor Prison, Maury, Morrison, Hyde down at Pasquotank. What else? Oh, and definitely Marion. You know what I mean? So let's see, how can I explain this? For the most part, like North Carolina prisons, like the way they set up or whatever, like compared to like any other states that you might hear, like their prison system or whatever, like from my understanding, the guys that I interviewed, the research that I done on my own, whatever, like North Carolina really is medium and closed custody or whatever. So it's kind of hard to like convert that into California terminologies, whatever, but definitely closed custody would be something that you consider like a level 4 yard, like this California, whatever. And with that, the guys I interviewed, it's like, you know what I mean, you got a cell to yourself, a single man cell, but you know what I mean, you lock down more than what you would be like if you was in like medium custody. And with that, you know what I mean, it's more like a pie living, stuff like that. But closed custody, what he been on since he stepped in, you know what I mean? And from my understanding, mainly people, you know what I mean, that's doing that amount of time, you know what I mean, usually start on closed custody or whatever. So that's what he's. So he's been in closed custody inmate his whole bid. Like I said, it's 15 years, closing in on 16. So within the movements that he made, bouncing around different North Carolina prisons or whatever, like he been doing, he been living, you know what I mean, like a convict, not like an inmate. So with that, you know what I mean, he been getting into trouble and things like that. So I mean, but it's prison. I mean, it won't really design for to help you. It won't design to keep you out of trouble. I mean, to keep it real with the politics, things that go on. So fast forward a little bit. He recently, I want to say probably like sometime 2021. Like that's when he got in trouble and he got sent to the mountains. Like here in the South, like you definitely hear people talking about the mountains or whatever, like getting sent to the mountains, like things like that. You know what I mean? Because like it's a whole different animal up there, man. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like the other side of the state or whatever. Like North Carolina, pretty big state or whatever. You know what I mean? So we talking like 6-7 hours away and still in the same state or whatever. So yeah. So, but the things that he dealing with up there or whatever, and things that anybody else from this side of the state, deal with up there. I mean, it's things that they ain't used to, like racism, and I mean, not racism at that type of level, I should say, but it's like, those people over there, they really ain't used to being around people that don't look like them. Like they only interaction with black people is like when they go to work and they work at the prison. So you do the math. That's kind of how they, see black people. So with that being said, that's kind of how they gonna, what I mean, treat the people at their job. So he dealing with that or whatever. So he dealt with that. He was able to get to, while he was, the whole goal was, the whole plan was, and I helped him with this. I got a video where I actually called the prison or whatever. So, what I mean? The whole goal was while he was on this side of the state or whatever, like in the mountains, like to enter this program or whatever. So that's how he was able to get into the gang program. He was already in the mountains for disciplinary infraction or whatever. So, and while he was there, we go ahead and get in this program. So with the program, like everything that he telling me is like it ain't really all that they make it out to be or whatever. He's like, they supposed to have class like twice a week. Some weeks they don't even have it, you know what I mean? But this prison got to be filled. So, it kind of goes with the whole, prison is a business mindset that a lot of people pushing, because it definitely is a business. So, these prisons, whether they private sectors or whatever, they somehow get funded by the state or, get funded on a federal level to build them. So, and, once they there, they got, they got to be occupied. They got to be filled up. So, they're not really doing what they were designed to do, but it's like they're already there. So these people know that they got to fill them. So any type of, little infraction will get these people there. So that's kind of, how this program ties in. It was designed for that, but it's not really, they're not really using it, to the full potential. But he has, the few classes that he has been in, he's been able to benefit from them. So it's not been a total loss or whatever. Like, I recently had a phone call with him, and, he was telling me that, he really, he was telling me that he kind of like regret, kind of like messing up the good time that he had because he could have been looking at coming home 2025 or whatever. But something that we agreed on, man. Like when you in 2008, 2009, you coming in with 25 years and multiple people that done, wrote statements on you. It's like you ain't really thinking that far ahead. So I told him I definitely understand, like the trouble that you got into, man. Like you were surviving, man. It wasn't really about thinking about going home or thinking about not messing up your good time. Yeah, you were thinking about going home, but like, good time that, there, yeah, we weren't there yet. You feel me? So I definitely understand that. So with him completing this program, that will drop him down. They'll be able to drop him down back to his status will be medium status once again, medium custody once again. He'd be able to go to another medium facility, even though he we had some conversation, man. Like he really it took some time to adjust to being in medium custody, like versus being into closed custody. And with the people that I interviewed from California, I hear them say similar things, like going from a level 4 to a level 3. Like you used to people acting a certain way, you used to people doing their time a certain type of way. You used to yourself doing your time a certain type of way, versus kind of being in more like a pie atmosphere. That's what the medium custody provides. And he wasn't able to thrive in that the first time, obviously, if he got sent to the mountains on disciplinary referral. But, this time, having something, having something that he accomplished, which is getting him there. The first time he made it there, it was more so staying out of trouble for a certain amount of time, and that's what got him there. But this time is staying out of trouble, and you got this certificate, which you got this degree from passing this program for, you showing them that you want to change. You know what I mean? That's what this degree do, man. That's what this certificate do. And it puts him, it lines him up to be eligible for work release programs once he drops down to medium. So that's something that we're looking forward to. Different facilities that may be a little closer to here, to where he's from. You know what I mean? Like it's a medium facility in Greene County, and that's really where he aiming at. Even though I think Maury is the closest prison to Pitt County, but that's close because he already did that. There ain't no point in moving backwards. So once the graduation is in December, I'm trying to do my part now, trying to figure out if that's going to be something that the family's going to be able to attend. That's something that I definitely that's something I definitely want to attend. You know what I mean? That's a major accomplishment. No way around it. A major accomplishment, so that's where everything is right now on Rashad White. You know what I mean? 15 down, 5 to the door, 5 to go. Hopefully sooner than that, man. Because this is a major accomplishment, passing this program and having your status drop down to medium. And you're already on the back end of your bid, and there's been laws passed that states that some of this time should have been concurrent, man. So that's what I'm banking on. That's what I'm hoping on, that with all the new laws being passed, that's something that me and him, we dwelled on for a while, but it's kind of something that we stopped talking about. But with those laws being the way they are now, that states that some of his time should have been concurrent, and with passing this, open them doors, man. Open them doors, man, because this shit about over with. And that's something that I tell them over and over again. So, if anybody out there, man, interested, contacting my homeboy, man, Rashad White, man, Rashad M. White, DOC number 0753056. That's in the North Carolina Department of Corrections. It's easy to find on the NCDOC, man. But if anybody interested in contacting him, man, you definitely can do that. That's his information. You're gonna need the Getting Out app, but it's an app that you can easily download on iPhone and Android. You know what I mean? It's easy as that, man. You find this, you type in this DOC number. If you've been watching his videos, you know exactly where he at. So you can connect the dots with the DOC number and with the prison that they say that he at, man. You can go ahead and start like that because he could use somebody to talk to. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it all the way real. You know what I mean? That's my home. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, big things on the way, man. With him being in this work release program, you know, with being eligible for that, you know, that's really a good look, man. That's really a good look. Oh, there I go for you right there, man. If y'all can see that, man. If y'all trying to contact him, that's the info. This a old picture of him, but that's his contact info if anybody trying to reach him. So I hope y'all enjoy this, man. I hope this inspires somebody else, man, that got, you know, some loved ones doing hard time, man, to always be there for them. And we can't forget about these people, man, because they ain't no different from me or you, man. We all one decision, good or bad, from being there. Let that sink in, good or bad, you know. So that's how we're doing it over here, man. Voice of the North, man, more to live for, man. Shout out to the new subscribers as well as the old, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. Share this video, man. Send this video to him, her, everybody, man. You feel me? Everybody soak up this good game. It's the Voice of the North, more to live for. Why settle for less? My last name.